But you just have to say, look,
That's why, like, when she, like, says to him, oh, like touches him and that, and like, I just walk away because I don't want to be made to look like the bad guy, because I know, like, they're all having fun in that, but I think he really does like her. So that's when the game sort of stops for me. Anyway, I don't really want to be like, if it was just two people like fucking about, then like me, it would be like me and Jovan, like.
But she wouldn't
but
think the same way of him, would she?
hey,
nah.
She wouldn't think the same way of him.
I don't know.
She's just
She
having a
might
little
kiss
bit.
him,
She's
but-
just having a little bit of fun.
yeah, she's just having a little bit of fun,
Yeah.
yeah. But he really does like her, so. But
Shit.
but I don't really want to be involved in that.
I keep forgetting he's only 19. Like, he's only.
It'd be like a
baby.
little, just like a little teenage crush type thing. Because although he's
he
19,
hasn't
I
had
still
sex,
think in
has he?
some ways, physically, he's still like probably a 15, 16-year-old. I know mentally he's really, really bright, but I think physically he's not as developed as.
Oh
like,
no,
a lot of
I don't think that. I
19-year-olds.
just don't think he's
Dude,
He's
I
just
tell
not
you now,
streetwise. He's not out there.
My 15-year-old.
not being into girls that much. I don't think he's not
I
like
think he is,
developed or
he's just
anything.
scared.
Yeah, I just don't think he's come across that
Yeah, but
many.
that's all part of it, and that's all to do with it.
I
Do you
think
know
he's
what I
just
mean?
been nah. I just
No,
nah.
that's all part of development process. Having confidence around women.
Nah. Just
Being
But
happy
some
with your body.
19-year-old
And,
guys would be so confident.
yeah,
be
they
able to
would.
walk
Yeah,
in.
of course
yeah,
they would.
but he's just focused more on school. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely underdeveloped in these things. Like my boy, I've seen my boy. He is, isn't he?
I don't think it's to do with underdevelopment. I just don't think it's like.
But not just
it's,
physical underdevelopment. I mean,
Yeah,
just
no.
in
Mentally,
maturity
I think
and
he's
stuff.
just
You know what I
not
mean?
streetwise.
Yeah.
He hasn't experienced things that we have.
He hasn't experienced the warmth of a woman's love.
He hasn't had sex, has he?
He said he did.
but I have. But I have.
Once with some girl, and he said it was over like really, really quick, and he sure he had it.
We've done more than me than at that age. I wasn't underdeveloped. I was similar. I was more focused on sport, whereas he's more focused on mathematics and shit like that. But I hadn't done anything when I was his age. 19.
You were 19 when you did it?
I was nearly 20, I think.
Really?
I was either nearly 20 or nearly 19. Yeah.
I was 18.
So I was late as well. But I wasn't underdeveloped. I just didn't give a shit.
Actually, maybe I was 19.
Just didn't bother me.
No, I was 18.
I don't think I ever kissed a girl till I was like 16. Maybe even 17. I think I was 17.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't give a shit. Just didn't bother me. Yeah. I was just more interested in other shit like playing sport and that.
I'd have thought he would probably have gone better with like a Sunshine type. You know what I mean?
Oh, him and Sunshine probably would have clicked, yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have more than like.
I think
Josie.
yeah.
But they might have clashed as well on other things.
Yeah. I'll put you at safe bed,
He's funny though, isn't he? Because he's quite sensible in a lot of ways as well.
Yeah. I feel sorry for him because he gets shy really quickly
Yeah, I feel sorry.
around girls.
I feel sorry for him as well.
Because Josie is so
Poor guy.
upfront. She's so upfront with things that she says and that. He doesn't know how to take that.
Yeah, but that'll be good for him.
Yeah, because she's so full on. Yeah, I think he thinks that she's really good with him.
It's so funny to think back to when we were back to all the originals.
Yeah. Already, yeah.
Like that night when I got my results and then we played that Lighter game.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Shabs was here. Yeah, fucking hell. How many people? 6 people have left, haven't they? Fuck. 6 people.
And when Shabby told me about how she felt, you know, she was like, I wish I could have given you the lighter for every question. But I just couldn't.
When you think,
Mm.
who would have thought in the beginning, the original group of the 6 people that left, I mean, how many of those 6 would you think would have left in the first 6? Maybe Sunshine.
I think I would have betted Sunshine. I would have picked Rachel. I wouldn't have picked Jovan. I wouldn't have picked Nathan.
No.
Wouldn't have picked Shabby.
Nah. There's
Who's
one
the
other.
other one?
If Jovan,
Oh, Iffy.
Shabby, and
Iffy, yeah, and I wouldn't have picked Iffy. I thought Iffy would be here for the final as well. They
yeah,
asked
I
me.
remember you said that.
They asked me early on who I thought would win,
Hmm.
and I said it was out of Iffy, Josie, and Steve. That was the win. Not the fucking.
Jesus.
Yeah. So. The
I-
only
I-
time I saw her throw a tantrum was when she was up. Before then, as far as I knew, she was flawless. Like she hadn't done nothing wrong. She only kicked up was when she went up.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I think Ben's pretty close in the running for sure.
Yeah, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think he could be. Yeah, I think he could be in the running for the
I
final.
think
Yeah.
you could win.
Yeah. I think. If Mario is smart and he continues to be the person that he is and doesn't get upset, like he gets upset very quickly, very easily, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he can learn to control that, I think he'd be fucking real hard to beat, Mario.
Some strong people in there, sure, and you got
But
Steve, you got Josie,
you never know, yeah.
even Corin. You know, there's something unusual about her that like may appeal to the public. They obviously kept her in this week.
Nah,
you know?
I disagree. I disagree.
Hmm.
I really do. I'm not saying that in a biased way. I don't think there's a chance in hell. I would be very, very, very surprised if she went to the final.
The thought of winning and being here in the final week doesn't even cross my mind.
Oh.
No. Yeah, no, I think Corin will probably get to probably week 9, 10.
Mm.
Yeah, don't think she'll be in the final.
Mm.
I think it would have been fucking closer than you think this week.
So I suppose this week, guys, on the neck between week 6
I think
and
it'll-
week 9, we're going to be crammed in there somewhere. And it's going to be left for
I'll
the
be- I'll-
heavyweights to battle it out.
I think it'll be out either this week or next week. One of these weeks.
That
True.
chicken.
Yeah, I'll be out this week or next week. It'll be one of the weeks. No, me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be out this week, I think. Definitely.
If you're out this week, I'll be out the following week,
Yeah.
or it'll be vice versa.
And then I'll be up the following week.
I'll be out I'll be out on Friday. Because as the days go on, I'm becoming more and more of a loner. Well, obviously, me and John James are getting close, and we have our little.
Yeah.
I don't think, yeah, which is great because I don't think. I think I would have been gone by now if I wasn't able to talk
You
to
gotta have
someone about
someone
how
in
I
you.
feel. Like
You got to
we
have
felt
someone
the
in
same.
you. Andrew was just talking to me about that now in bed. That was one thing he was talking to me about. But, you know, having someone that, like, you can be close to. He basically said, you know, he feels he's bond. To marry or whatever. And he said, like, you could see, like, the connections there. And
I
he
think
said-
if he gives it time, I think him and Mario will be very close.
That's what I said to him. I said, you know, obviously if he's just gone, I said, you're getting on with everyone. I said, like, just take your time. I said, you'll really bond with someone, you know?
to be honest, it's gone past the point where I even give a shit anymore.
Mm.
I don't even give a shit anymore.
I don't give a shit at all.
I'm not even worried about the dynamics and shit anymore. At all.
I love watching it. I love
Oh, yeah,
watching
it's good,
how
good, yeah.
people behave, who gets close to who,
Yeah.
and
It's
observing all
it's
that.
interesting to watch because you've got nothing else to do. So it's interesting to watch, like, what people say and what people do is two different things in here. So that's interesting. But it's got past the point where I couldn't give a fuck anymore.
No.
I've got my opinions. I'm always going to have my opinions, but
severe
I seriously
claustrophobic.
don't give a fuck anymore.